second down. Here's Keenum. This is Booker on the dump ball. Devontae Booker. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devontae Booker with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Earlier or today?
That's fielded in the end zone.
On the sim.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Can't stand that.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I swear I can't,
already
bro.
down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important
Drive,
drive, doesn't it?
Me by
It certainly
6.
does, and a
Shit.
lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
On
They
Hail
have a
Mary.
script to start the ball game.
That nigga
And
dropped the
typically those
fucking
scripts
ball
go between
in the
12
end
and
zone.
24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they're going to stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Hurry up!
First down, Rivers. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing Rivers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 12. Hey, 79. Now Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch.
How the fuck did he squat the ball, man?
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when he delivers the ball.
Trying to catch it.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So the Broncos coming out now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos out now 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Booker. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
A second down carry for Booker. Booker coughs it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost
made a
like,
motherfucker fumble and he still got the ball back.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Roger. Hey, orange.
Keenum on third down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Booker on first down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Now Keenum throwing on second. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal. And, gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
Hey, we're good. Very left.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Keenum. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Roger. Here goes the high. Right 20. Jam. Hey, go Roger. Hey, orange.
Making all these fucking adjustments. I'm confused the fucking
On
defense.
second down, here's Keenum.
Some motherfucker.
Into the end zone.
This
for a
YouTube
Denver
shit, bro.
touchdown.
This nigga had a motherfucker, he moved this motherfucker 3 times, and then he ended up being wide open.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-0.
This motherfucker went from one side of the field to the next other side of the field, and back to the other side of the field. And
Out
ended
is
up
the
being wide
kickoff unit
fucking
as they
open.
run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Hey, Rocket. Set. 380.
They go play action here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Ready. Alpha.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
White. Keep it skinny. White. Buffalo.
Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
White. Hey, go orange. Orange. All right.
Rivers now from the 50. He's airing it out for Williams. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Brandon. This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up first and 10. They'll hand off to Booker. And he loses the football a second time.
Anytime this motherfucker fumble, he get it back. I'd have made this punk fumble twice, he get it back.
This is Booker. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now first and 10. Booker's got it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down deep in the Charger territory.
Bro.
A big run that time out of Booker. 68 yards. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
On first, again, they go with Booker. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, here's Yeldon. Oh, good move. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
On third and long, it's Keenum. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it is 28-0. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give them a gain of 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown.
About time I scored. Shit.
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Sturgis for the extra point. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Nephew, still playing Fortnite? In 2.0?
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. Toss play coming right, Booker. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now this nigga won't take all day. Game halfway over, now you want to slow the game down. Clock that ran down 2 times in a row. First he took a timeout, now he about to take delayed game. Look at this shit. The clock stopped, bro, at 1 second. This motherfucker is doing something, bro. The clock stopped. At the play clock at 1 second, and he ain't even call no timeout. Posted something. We gonna have to run it back. I'm taking a picture of it too. That's cause he's letting the motherfucking clock run down. Dumbass. They can't give him no game. With 10 minutes left in the game, I'm only down by 3 scores. You can't give him no damn force. That'd be some bullshit. I ain't going. Cause I ain't disconnect. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. I really believe it's something he done though. Cause it ran down the first time he called time out. Like right at 1 second. Fuck out of here. He talking about, man, I'm up 21. It's 11:43. You wasn't coming back. I wouldn't give a fuck. 11 minutes is long fucking time in the game. I ain't gonna grant you no fucking force. And if they fucking give you a force, I'm out. That's what made me think he did this.